Hey, what's cracking everybody? Futura 5000 here, and this is going to be a different type of video. We're not going to go too fancy on the editing. This video is mostly me presenting my case and giving updates on what's going on with my attempt to get my 2007 Roblox account back. It's also going to be a call for help. So if anybody watching this video knows somebody who works for Roblox support, or maybe you know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone, or I don't know, maybe you're somebody from Roblox support. I don't know. Regardless, I'm just hoping the contents of this video reach their ears. So without further ado, I just want to jump right into this. What happened? Back on August 26, 2007, I joined Roblox for the first time on my original account, Gummy My Command. During the time I played on the account, I never purchased Robux and I never purchased Builders Club. When I first created the account, it should have been created with a long-time email of mine, which was an AOL email address. I know for a fact that it was this specific address, and I'm going to touch on that in a bit. So, Roblox introduced the email verification system in late March of 2008, and I hopped right on that, and you can even see here in my inventory for Gummy My Command, my verified sign is right here after the eggs I got from Egg Hunt 2008. Now here's where things get dicey, and the reason I say that is because I have a vague memory of around this time having trouble verifying my AOL email address with a website, and I created a Gmail address for the first time ever specifically for verifying to one of these websites, and it worked. The question is, was it Roblox? I'm 95% sure it was, but the sad thing is, Google doesn't let you know how old your accounts are and when you created them, so I don't have the smoking gun that would have confirmed to me that that Gmail address would have been the one that was verified in March of 2008, so thanks Google. So fast forward to late summer of 2009, around July or August, I changed my email again. I changed it to an email from a different service, and I'm not going to say the name because it's something that only me and the support team should know for verification reasons, but I lost access to that email not that long after creating it, and I also didn't remember my new Roblox password, so effectively I was locked out of my account. But at the time I wasn't that worried because I was already moving on from Roblox anyway, so I just let it go. Until February of 2011, I wanted to get back on Roblox, but of course, I didn't have my old account, and as far as I knew, there wasn't a way to get it back. So I made my next account, which was the Mr. House, which would become the account that I use to this day. And you may be asking yourself, Futura, why didn't you contact Roblox support back then and see if you can get your account back when it was a lot more recent? And that's a good question. The answer, I didn't think of that. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I just didn't think Roblox support would have helped me on this. I thought for sure back then that they would have told me, oh, you forgot your email, you didn't write down your password, well, too bad, so sad, go make another account, you didn't spend money with us, so who cares? When in reality, the worst thing they could have told me was just no. But it was a mistake on my part, so I just sucked it up and made the best of my new account, and I just let it go. The evidence. So let's dive right into this. What proof do I have that I am in fact Gummy My Command? Well, my biggest piece of evidence is the email addresses. I know for a fact that Roblox keeps track of what emails are associated with what accounts. Apparently they even keep track of devices and IP address to access accounts, so I know for a fact they have records of previous associated emails. The same email that Gummy My Command was created with, that AOL email address, is the same email that RSBC Gummy My Command was created with. It's also the same email the Chicken Man was created with, and my current account was created with, Jasmine's account, a whole bunch of other alt accounts that I made a long time ago. That is my email. I still have it to this day, and I have not changed the email on any of these accounts to a more up-to-date and convenient email address solely because I want to have it as proof that I'm the same person that made that Gummy My Command account. The question is, will Roblox support do their due diligence and check to verify that what I'm saying is true? Their records are going to prove it. I'm Gummy My Command. The fact that I own the RSBC account alone is pretty compelling. You know how I got access to it? I remembered the password. I used one password for all of my accounts back in the day until like 2012, which is a bad habit. Don't do that. And for some odd reason, when I did my password reset and username reminder email a long time ago, RSBC Gummy My Command didn't appear on that list, so I completely forgot that the account even existed. The way that I found it was I was looking on the followers list for Gummy My Command just for giggles, and boom, he was there on the list. I just took a shot in the dark and said, maybe it's that password, and what do you know? I logged right in. And Roblox could probably tell that there was no foul play involved with gaining access. There were no timeouts, there was no brute forcing, nothing. I got into the account clean because I am Gummy My Command. There are various areas where Gummy My Command is mentioned by name in my accounts. The Chicken Man's Place, Chicken Wars, directly states, weapons all by Gummy My Command. The last time this was updated was April 17th, 2008. Here's a capture of the Wayback Machine on my account, the Mr. House, from 2013, directly stating I used to be Gummy Micah Man. RSBC Gummy Micah Man is self-explanatory. I have 3 YouTube videos from the summer of 2009 where I was playing as Gummy Micah Man. To summarize everything I've presented here, I am Gummy Micah Man. What do I want? What I want is simple. I want the email on the Gummy Micah Man account to be reverted. I know for a fact that the previous email associated with that account is the same email I verified it to back in 2008. That's it. Revert the email. So why do I want it? Why am I so persistent about this? Is it because of the limiteds? Is it because it's an old account I can flex the date with? Is it for the cool off-sale items? No. None of those. I want the account back for the history and the childhood memories that it holds. You see, every time you publish an update to a game on Roblox, they keep a copy that you can revert back to. This isn't a new thing, by the way. This was around back when I first started. It's how I switched between Canyon Wars and Flying Runways Plane Fight back in the day. So I know that every game I ever created, every change to every game I ever created is published on that account, sitting there, waiting to be unearthed. That's what I want. There are games on that account I don't even remember making. I think it would be awesome to get all of those games back, restore them with the original textures, and host them as original period pieces from 2007 to 2009. That's what I want. I want my childhood memories back. When do I want it? Sooner rather than later. And what have I done so far? Here we go. So I delayed asking Roblox support for help until I built up the confidence and gathered enough evidence to state my case. And as expected, my attempts to have a dialogue with Roblox support have been fruitless. I'm not going to go over every issue I've asked them to fix, only for them to send me a copy and paste response, but specifically for Gummy Micah Man, I have submitted 2 tickets. The first ticket, I was very detail-oriented in the limited space they gave me in the submission box. I stated my case, the evidence to back up who I was, how to verify it, and this is the response I got. As ownership cannot be verified, we're unable to assist you further with this account? Are you serious? I made a joke on Twitter about this where I said they were probably in a rush to get to lunch as it was Taco Tuesday, so they closed out a bunch of tickets with copy-paste responses, and I probably was one of them. Am I crazy to ask for a dialogue? To ask for a moment of their time to communicate like actual humans? This message feels soulless, but the sad thing is this is exactly on par for how Roblox support typically responds. Whether or not you get the help you need depends solely on the person who gets your ticket. And that's what I'm asking for. Someone who is willing to listen. I did make another ticket to Roblox support, but even worse than last time, I got no response. I had follow-up messages saying my ticket was still in queue, then after February 1st, no response. Not even a robot response, just nothing. I know for a fact this ticket was dumped in the trash, and I'm tired of getting stepped on, man. I'm asking for one thing. I don't think I'm asking for much. The conclusion. I feel like I've stated my case in its entirety. I lost access to an account I rightfully owned, and I want ownership returned. Roblox support has been unhelpful and unwilling to help me, so that's why I'm making this video. I'm seeking help from a different source. Whether it's someone to bring this directly to Roblox's ear, or maybe someone from Roblox support who's willing to take up my ticket. I'm hoping I can get the word out there, and ultimately, get a big piece of my childhood back. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I know it was a ranty video, but I'm just so tired of being stepped on. I rarely ask for anything, but if I could ask for one thing, it'd be for you to share this video. Share this video and help me get into Roblox's ear. That alone would be worth the world to me. If we make enough of a ruckus, if we kick up enough dust, Roblox will have to listen, and they'll have to do what's right. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.